Do you have any worry or uncertainty or concerns about the future of your business? Do you have someone relying on you to be successful? I do. Lots of people, in fact. And so I have to keep going. It's life or death, but we really do try to ignore this fact. We all do. We wait as long as we can to replace our tires, even though we know it makes driving more dangerous. Our passwords expire, our health insurance lapses, we stop contributing to our IRA, stop putting money in savings, and we stop taking vacations. But if you had all the money you needed, would you spend it then? Between replacing the roof, keeping the cars up, insurance, kids' needs, taxes, rising food costs, college savings, loan repayment, savings for retirement, the average household just simply doesn't have enough. And they know it. What's not so widely known is why it's so impossibly hard to have a smashing success in business and still have a balanced rest of your life. So there are some key factors which influence your chance of success. First is the influence you have on the business. I see you, the owner, as an outside influence, like the weather. You birth it to life through what some call the American dream, I call an inspiring idea. But once it has vendors or customers, from then on, as long as it continues to generate transactions, your actions on it can and do affect its course. So we have to monitor the business to make sure our bad habits don't get all over our inspiration and ruin it. And this means that we have to find ways to have our business do those things that we know it needs to do, even when we aren't the ones doing it. And whether that means staying up all night building systems or hiring more people, somehow it must be done for our success to occur. Often I see people who don't have a logo or a website because they're not good at that kind of thing, and they haven't invested the time and money into hiring someone. And this isn't because they don't think they need those things, but rather this is because it's just not their strength. But your business cannot afford to be run by your habits. It needs to have a powerful and reliable structure. You affect the business by putting some gas into it in the form of time and money, not really knowing how much it needs. Then you start discovering how much it needs as your influence on it begins to create results. In a sense, your intuition and your gut feeling becomes the gauge, and you start using this to drive productivity, lead generation, and revenue. Unfortunately, for many businesses, in addition to the hopes of making money and having freedom that we think goes with being self-employed, we also unknowingly agree to abide by a list of rules and laws which create tasks that we must accomplish with some regularity or face stiff consequences. I'm talking about the IRS and the Department of Revenue. Not unlike renewing your tabs and your driver's license, everyone who chooses self-employment instead of a job, be it knowingly or unknowingly, has to be in compliance with the rules and regulations, the R&R, and that means accurately tracking and reporting our financial activities. If you're someone who is not good at numbers or doesn't have the discipline to sit down and do the business bookkeeping, eventually a letter or a call from a tax agency telling you of a missed return or a payment will be just the kick you need to start getting this piece of your company taken care of, which coincidentally is exactly what you need to do anyway. A lot of people call me when they reach this point. Eventually, we have to change our old habits if we want to have the joy, freedom, and success we're enchanted by in the American dream story. And in this case, that means to begin keeping better track of the transactions occurring in your business and their effect on the rest of your life.